Hello everyone, today we will learn about fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane. This topic is in chapter number 8, Cell, in 11th class NCERT Biology book. Let's start it. Fluid mosaic model of cell membrane. Cell membrane also known as plasma membrane, and it consists of proteins, lipids and carbohydrates. Now the model which was proposed to tell about its composition, to tell about the arrangement of these molecules like lipids, carbohydrates or proteins in the plasma membrane, the most acceptable model is fluid mosaic model, and this model was given by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. According to this model, plasma membrane consists of lipid bilayer, which are mainly the phospholipids, and there are proteins which appear like mosaic arrangement, and quasi-fluid nature of lipid help in lateral movements of these proteins within the bilayer, and this ability of proteins to move within the membrane provide fluidity and indicate the fluidity of the lipid part. Now in this diagram, the three main components of the plasma membrane are shown to you. One is lipid bilayer. Here you can see two layers of lipids are there. One is this and the other one is at the bottom below it. And then sugar component is shown to you and protein components are shown to you. The next is its components of membrane. The first component is lipids. Lipid molecules, these are mainly phospholipids which are amphipathic in nature, and these are arranged within the membrane by the help of two type of ends. It has a polar hydrophilic head, which is shown by a round circle, and this is a polar hydrophilic head, and non-polar hydrophobic tails like this. These parallel lines are representing the non-polar hydrophobic end or tails. Polar hydrophilic end, this region is in the form of head, and this part is water loving, or we can say hydrophilic, which faces towards the outer side of the cell membrane, and it interact with the aqueous environment on both the sides, on the upper side as well as on the lower side. Then there is non-polar hydrophobic end. This region is in the form of tail, and this is water repelling end. Both the ends, as the cell membrane contain lipid bilayer, so this lipid bilayer is in this form, the upper phospholipid and the lower phospholipid. Here you can see the heads are oriented towards outer face and the tails are oriented inwards towards the center, as these are hydrophobic in nature, and the proportion of lipid molecules vary in cell membrane of different cell types. These mainly, the lipids mainly which are found in the cell membrane consist of cholesterol, which is 25 to 32%, and mainly there are phosphoglycerides or phospholipids, which are 55 to 75%. Now this is a structure which is showing to you that how the lipids are arranged. Here it is written glycolipids, phosphatidylcholine, cholesterol and sphingomyelin. Phosphatidylcholine is a type of fatty acid, is a type of lipid, and cholesterol again a kind of fat or a lipid. This sphingomyelin, these all are the type of lipids. Phosphate and phospholipid की जो category में आएंगे बेटे, that is phosphatidylcholine, phosphatidylinositol and phosphatidylserine and phosphatidylthanolamine. These all are phospholipids. और phospholipids के अलावा इसमें क्या है, कोलेस्ट्रॉल है, sphingomyelin दिखा रखे हैं, और glycolipids. What are glycolipids? If the carbohydrate unit, that is oligosaccharides, are linked to the lipid surface, that arrangement, that connectivity is known as, the collective term for that is glycolipids. Now what kind of proteins are found in plasma membrane? Proteins, depending on the extraction, ease of extraction, proteins are of two types mainly. Here an example is given that in human beings the membrane of RBCs contain 52% proteins and 40% lipids. Protein are of two types on the basis of ease of their extraction. One is intrinsic protein or integral protein. Other one is extrinsic protein or peripheral proteins. Now membrane proteins are mainly classified into intrinsic and extrinsic proteins. Integral or intrinsic proteins are those proteins which are buried partially or totally in the phospholipid bilayer. और अगर ये totally buried है in the phospholipid bilayer तो it form a channel or form a tunnel protein. We call it transmembrane protein also. And these have strong association and bound firmly to the membrane. Whereas peripheral proteins are the extrinsic proteins. They have weaker interactions or weaker associations. They are bound to the lipid membrane by electrostatic interactions, or usually these are found on the outer surface of phospholipids of the membrane. Now next is carbohydrate part. Carbohydrate constitutes about 1 to 5% of the chemical composition of plasma membrane, and these are associated with the phospholipids or with the peripheral proteins to form glycolipids. If carbohydrate is linked to the lipid component, then it is known as glycolipid. If carbohydrate component is linked to the protein component, then it is known as glycoprotein. Now this is all about this topic, and few diagrams will be shown to you which are representing the fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane. For the fluid mosaic model, one more term is used, that is, it is icebergs of proteins floating in the sea of lipids. कि जैसे बर्फ पानी में तैरती है तो वैसे ही सी जो है वो लिपिड्स का है, उसमें प्रोटीन्स तैर रहे हैं. ऐसा क्यों कहा जाता है? क्योंकि मेन जो कॉम्पोजिशन है प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन की, दैट कंटेन लिपिड्स, एंड these lipids have quasi fluid nature. This provide fluidity to the plasma membrane. और प्रोटीन्स कुछ इंटेग्रल होंगे, कुछ पेरिफेरल होंगे, और जो पेरिफेरल प्रोटीन्स हैं वो ऐसे लगेंगे फ्लोट कर रहे हैं इन द सी ऑफ, these are the icebergs floating in the sea of lipids. Now here in this diagram you can see glycolipids. What are glycolipids? If the lipid is linked to the oligosaccharide part, it is known as glycolipid. Here you can see yellow color round ball is there which is representing a phospholipid, और उसके ऊपर ये glyco component जुड़ा हुआ है, oligosaccharides जुड़े हुए हैं, तो इसको कहा गया glycolipids. और अगर ये सिर्फ इन्हीं की बात करें तो these are mainly the carbohydrate parts. Here the glycoproteins जो ब्लू कलर से आपको दिख रहे हैं, these are the integral proteins. और ये जो इंटेग्रल प्रोटीन है अगर इसके साथ कार्बोहाइड्रेट यूनिट जुड़ा हुआ है तो दिस इज नोन एज ग्लाइकोप्रोटीन. Here you can see alpha helix protein. These are the arrangements of protein. प्रोटीन की जो जब प्रोटीन की स्ट्रक्चर बनती है उसमें हम कहते हैं देयर इज प्राइमरी स्ट्रक्चर, देयर इज सेकेंडरी स्ट्रक्चर. तो सेकेंडरी स्ट्रक्चर में प्रोटीन अल्फा हेलिक्स बनाता है, तो हियर इट इज रिटन अल्फा हेलिक्स प्रोटीन. If the integral protein span the whole membrane, this is known as channel protein or the transmembrane protein. And if it is only on the outer surface, then it is known as peripheral protein. And there is cholesterol also in the plasma membrane as a lipid component. Now this is again the fluid mosaic model. Here you can see glycoprotein components. Now it is clear to you what is glycoprotein component. Protein plus oligosaccharide. Glycolipid component, carbohydrate or oligosaccharide plus lipids. Then transmembrane protein or the channel protein. Then cholesterol units. Then carbohydrate units. Fluid mosaic model can be represented in this way also. These are the phospholipid bilayers. Here you can see. Then cholesterol unit. These are the integral proteins. Peripheral protein, then phospholipids and oligosaccharide or glycolipid components. That's all about it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.